Bushmeat is a popular delicacy in Nigeria, but what may not be familiar to many is wildlife and forest crime. Killing wildlife for food or trafficking depletes our forest reserves. The United Nations and the International Consortium on Combating Wildlife Crime, ICWOC, call this act wildlife crime. They believe most Nigerians are culpable of a number of violations, from mild to grave, and illegal trafficking of wildlife.
It can be a small illegal activities conducted by rural communities that are trying to provide for the families, to examples of criminal, organized and transnational enterprises that use Nigeria very often as a collection point for wildlife that comes from other parts of Africa and which is then distributed across the planet.
In the global analysis of crimes that affect the environment, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC, in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Environment, put together a report on this. At the launch of the Wildlife and Forest Crime Analytic Toolkit report for Nigeria, speakers call on Nigeria's federal lawmakers to take serious actions on bills that penalize wildlife crimes. They also condemn the excessive use of plea bargaining for offenders.
The Federal Ministry of Environment, in collaboration with the National Environmental Standards and Regulation Enforcement Agency, NESRA, Federal Ministry of Justice, the Nigerian Customs Service, the Nigerian Police Force, and Interpol have established a dedicated wildlife enforcement task force, the first of its kind in the West African sub-region. This task force will be charged with ensuring that the recommendations of the ICCWC Toolkit Assessment Report are translated into concrete actions.
This report is to serve as a foundation of future engagements with Nigeria in the struggle against wildlife crimes. It's also expected to strengthen Nigeria's response to the trafficking of wildlife and forestry products. Tolu Ojewumi, Arise News.